Hi, my name is Mr. Russo. This video will be titled Help. Help as in I've not engaged for 3 weeks since the course started, or I'm getting zeros and I'm not understanding why I'm getting zeros, and it's just another way of me trying to help you connect to what you need to do to be successful in our course. So, to start our course, job 1, must watch video. It's the first announcement. Start here first, must watch video. You must watch this video. That's just all there is to it. Watch it and you will get an idea what you need to do. It will save you so much time and so much grief and help you maximize your efforts and minimize the amount of time you need to spend to get maximum marks and maximum learning. Start here first, must watch video. Watch the video, that's job 1. Job 2 is to go to the next announcement, welcome to Calm. After you've watched the video, which is number 1 here to get started, then I ask you to carefully read and respond to the welcome message in your private discussions. It says click on the discussions on the main navigation bar. So you would click up here, discussions, and then you would find that discussion under your name. So you would click on the discussions, you would click on your name, and then it will open up a message, we call them threads, titled Welcome to Calm. When you read this message, and it looks like this, this is the information that's provided. This is critical information. For example, if we scroll down here to assignment submissions, and I talk about the assignment tips announcement, that's gold. That's gold. That's information that will help you out big time. And then I say to you, look, I cannot open files with a keys or pages extension. So you'll go, oh, great. So I won't do it in that file format because he can't read it. If he can't read it, he won't give me a mark. And if he can't give me a mark, then I get 0. So don't use a key or pages extension. Numbers is another extension. These are all Mac extensions. Can't open them. I can't open HTML files. I can't open the files that I provide for you, which I call templates. Notice, submit original work, and it's an expectation you use the template we provided for you. Do not submit pictures of handwritten assignments. Read this carefully, especially the tools and equipment where I talk about this course not being done with a phone or tablet. It must be done with a computer or a desktop or a laptop. That's your first private discussion. At the end of the private discussions, there's 10 questions. You must be able to answer these 10 questions. If you can answer these 10 questions, you will understand the basics of our course. It will help you and save you so much time and so much grief. So I'm going to close this. Then you work after you do that, then you scroll through all the announcements. Well, this is an announcement. The September 27 live session is an announcement. These are all announcements that you need to look at, and then click on Show All Announcements to see all of the announcements that we provide for you. Okay? Then the subscription to the instant private discussion notifications, that is getting started step 1, the very first content page, module 1. Your checklist gives you the due dates, and you'll find the checklist up here. This is your checklist. Okay? Now, as we scroll down, then I talk about the technology page, and then I talk about carefully reading through each page. People seem to think that it's okay to skip pages. It's not. It's just not. Please don't. You will find that it will cost you in time, or it will cost you in grades, and it will cost you in learning. So it costs you every which way. Read carefully each content page. So once we're here at the private discussions, to get to that, let's go to content and getting started step 1. And here is the video how to do this. I would say honestly, 80% of the people who tried to do this assignment did not do it correctly. And those 80% were told to watch the video because the video would tell them how to do it. And then they would get it. So, make life simpler for yourself. Watch the video before you do the assignment. Read this information. It talks about signing up, how you sign up for your instant notifications. I should get 2 images. The next page is the replying to the message and so forth. Now, Module 1 has these content pages. Carefully read them. You will need that information, guaranteed. Now, when we get to the assignment reflection point 1, you must have read lesson 8 and you must have read lesson 9. So when I open that assignment page, we give you information and I give you a video how to do it. Same thing. A very, very high percentage of people who do not watch the video do not properly complete this assignment. Watch the video. I make it for you. It's to your benefit to do that. We have a template. The template makes your life, again, easier, simpler, maximizes your mark, and reduces the time you need to spend. The template looks like this. You go through this template, you read that information, and then you add information here. The more detail you provide, the more you make it personal, you personalize it, and the more examples you give. If personal examples are best, boom, use that. Share what you're comfortable with sharing. But those are the key points that maximize your mark. Lots of depth, lots of detail, personalization, and examples. Real life examples. Generic means generic. Generic means a generic mark. Generic means general. And so do I know if you really get it or not? Well, not necessarily if you're being general. If you're being specific, then I get it. I can see if you're getting it or not. And then we have the second part, the strength, growth, and interest section. Same thing. Depth, detail, personalization, and examples. And finally, the third part is the social determinants. Do not put the information down here. You will put the information beside the topic. The last thing I want to see is a big clump of words below this information when all you need to do is click beside the topic that you're dealing with, and you're providing the information. The page will expand for you. That's the template. I expect templates for every assignment. With the templates, you go to, when you are done, you will go to assignments, and you will go to the folder. You will click on the folder, and then you will open it, and then you will upload that. If you don't understand that, then truly, before you do this course, you need to do the essentials. All right, so let's go back to content and the reflection point 1. And the other thing that I'm going to share with you is that I provide a rubric for you to look at. And the rubric looks like this. Now, it's a continuum of not meeting curriculum outcomes to excellent achievement or mastery of curriculum outlines. Basic achievement is a 50%. So if you provide a sentence, vague, maybe that's enough information for a basic analysis, and maybe it's not. And if it's not, you're going to get some variation of a 1 to 1.7. If you've got a basic analysis of this, you'll get 2, which is a 50%. The more depth and detail, and that's what well-developed means, and that's what excellent means, that you're expanding and you're giving me a lot of information, you're personalizing it as best you can, and you're giving me personal examples that you're comfortable with sharing. That's how it works. That's how I mark. So if you see a 2, automatically you should be going, oh, well, I just gave him a few words. didn't give a lot of detail, didn't really personalize it, didn't really give an example. That's why I got a 2. Okay, so let's minimize that. And this is your first module. Once you have done your first module, in this module there is one basic assignment. Notice I say that quiz 1 will appear once this assignment is marked. That's how our course works. You go through the content. Once you've done module 1, then you're going to module 2, and you're working through the content pages. Work through the content pages sequentially. Do not skim. Do not skip. And that is how you will work through our course and be really super successful. The last thing I want to talk about is the virtual classroom. Every Monday night, I put aside an hour of my evening from 7 to 8 to share information with students, and it's an opportunity for students to ask questions. It's like, well, I don't get that. Can you explain that? And I do my best. So you should see something like this in your virtual classroom. In the actions, you want to go to preview. You do not want to do download, because download will take forever, and then at the end of the day it doesn't work. So just click on preview and then you can watch that meeting. My expectation is that you will watch the recording for sure, like 100% you will watch the recording. Best if you come to the meeting every Monday night at 7. If you can't, that's okay, life happens, but my expectation is you will watch the video. That's a must do in my world. So that is Calm Fall 2021 Rousseau. That is what I try and do for you. I have got videos to start. I've got explanations on how to get started. I've got videos for content pages. I've got videos in, if I keep scrolling, I've got videos in announcements, and I call them assignment tips announcements to help you do the assignments. So the very first assignment, which will show up shortly, is the Reflection Point 1 assignment tips. You need to watch that video. You need to read this information. People do. They still do. They send me keys or pages. I can't mark it. I give them 0. I don't want to give them 0. But you have to read and understand that I can't open that. Use the template I've provided for you. I guarantee you, again, a very high percentage of people who don't use the template don't provide all of the information. It's missing. So just use the template. It's right there. Just open it up, start working on it. And then do not submit pictures of handwritten documents. That's just a no-go. All right, so if you have any questions, then what you do is you go to your private discussions, you click on your private discussions, and you create a new thread. And and you're specific. Say, I don't get it. Saying I don't get it is like, well, I don't get it either, because I need more information from you. If there's something you're not understanding, you need to be more specific. Okay, hopefully that helps. Hopefully I've done this in a way that's really super clear and that's going to make you go, oh, yeah, okay, I get it. I can do this. And you can, because this course is all about you. It's all about what you're going to learn about yourself and how to move forward in your future. Now, I do truly wish the best for you all. I do truly hope you stay healthy. I hope you make good decisions. And use your private discussions to communicate with me. Use the virtual classroom live sessions if you need to communicate with me as well. Thanks so much, and do take care, and all the best to you. Bye now.